Now listen, you're not going to get. You won't be doing that the whole time, are you?
No, I'm trying to find.
We're a very professional. We're a very professional operation. We're already recording. Great. So we've started. We're going to start this year the same as we started last year. Mate, fresh back from court from painting something on a chemist.
Yeah, they caught me quick too.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back to the Two Monties for 2025.
Welcome back. Great to be here.
Yeah.
Back at Shout Brewing.
Great to see me.
We've got the dates lined up right this time. Nice one.
Yeah.
I like
thank
that.
you.
I like that.
Yeah. I heard it somewhere.
I mean, you may as well embrace it. Everyone calls you a wanker. You may as well be one.
That's fine, mate.
Yeah.
Well, don't stop at that. Like, keep going.
No, well, I'll give you an opportunity to say something. You're pretty quiet in the podcast.
All right. Well, we're back. We've had a hiatus, mostly because...
Have you done weddings yet this year?
Mate, listen, I'll down the barrel. I know I've been very vocal about not doing any January weddings, but last year I was away for all of August and September and would have liked a couple of January weddings just to keep the bank balance ticking over. No January weddings.
No.
Haven't done one since about December 17, which is what I was going to say for us, out of the two of us. I'm flouncing around sitting here in yellow glasses doing whatever the fuck, and you're driving trucks.
Yeah, so the plan was to do it's because I finished up, I think it was, middle of December last year, or the year before, I don't know. Decided way too hot to do weddings, as we know, but just kept stupidly booking them each year.
Mm.
And then this year was determined to have a break, so I didn't book any in January. And then Dill and I bought a house, which you know of.
Dill?
You know Dill.
I do.
He's been around. Been around here a while. Not been around. So we bought a house,
Well, he's not you.
And then realised that we were a little bit, as in a lot a bit, short for the deposit. So instead of sitting on my ass
I described it as someone who I was talking to about it as he's got debt up to his fucking gills.
Yeah. So that's been a really relaxing break.
Yeah.
So I got a job driving refrigerated trucks for IGAs, carting pallets of groceries. So that's how I've been filling in my time.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
And it is much nicer in the back of the refrigerated truck as opposed to standing on the concrete unloading.
Always in the back of the truck, eh?
Yep. But on that note, I forgot what I was going to say.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back.
Right. Oh, yeah. So I just got Dill's brother a job there too. So there's a whole butchery. They do the produce, fresh fruit and veg. And then they also have a massive butchery in there as well. So they supply all the prepackaged.
Should we say where? Oh, this is at the place
This is like
the wholesaler.
The wholesale, yeah. So they got a whole heap of butchers. There's like 10 butchers in there each day. Anyway, so got Dill's brother a job there, and he's working.
You didn't want to get in there yourself and handle some meat?
Nah, he's packing the meat actually, putting stickers on it and whatnot.
Stickers on it. There you.
He's working with
gay slang if ever I've heard it.
He's working with another bloke, and I walked in the other morning. It was his second shift. I poked my head in the cool room to see how he's going, and this other bloke goes, "Oh, do you two know each other? Are you brothers or something?" And then Jaquin goes, "That's his name." Quinny, yeah. Quinny goes, "Oh, practically brothers." And then the guy goes to me, he goes, "Oh, so what? You're dating his sister, are you?" And then Jaquin goes, "No, my brother."
No, she goes, warmer.
And then this guy was so confused, and then I'd already left by this stage, and then messaged Quinny that afternoon to say, "Fuck you, you're out of me at work. No one knew I was gay, you dog."
Oh, it wasn't the short shorts, the boots, or the pink vest.
No, they actually had no idea. So he didn't actually out me at work. I just hadn't been telling everyone. And the hot pink vest, you'd think would have given it away.
Or the short shorts or the boots. Like, I actually wondered whether Ed had to put on some sort of safety boots, but obviously not.
No, well, they did ask me if they were steel cap, and they're not.
Obviously, you've got that steel cap pair that you wear to work all the time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. So, no.
Right.
Now, went to New Zealand in December, as you know.
Right. Is there a statute of limitations on stories? Like, do I have to hear about this thing from a month ago?
No, this is the thing. I rang you when I got back, and I was like, I've got a story for you.
Copy.
This is wild.
Right. Oh, wait, and I should say, refuse to tell me.
Yeah.
I can't tell you anything about it. All I can tell you is, I've got a great story. And I went, tell me. He goes, no, podcast. So I've just been sitting on it for weeks.
So as you know, Dill gets quite upset when anyone recognises me wherever we go from the boots, and just goes, what a wanker.
Yeah.
So
I have a wife like that.
Yeah. So D grade celebrity. I'm bound to get noticed somewhere.
D's being fucking kind.
So I'm standing in the Auckland International Airport,
Amazing.
waiting to get my fucking plane back to Sydney. Bloke comes up to me and he
Hey,
goes,
bro.
no, Aussie.
Oh, well.
Well, actually,
Should have made it in. It would have been heaps better if he was a Kiwi.
actually, England. He lives over there. Anyway, he goes, this is going to sound so random, but is your name Monty? I said, yeah. Why? How'd you know? He said, well, I recognise you from the boots, and this is going to sound even crazier, but I'm pretty sure I'm your second cousin from England, and we've never met before. And I said, you're right. That is pretty fucking crazy. What do you mean?
What's happening?
Anyway, he lives in Taupo, and I'd been bungee jumping in Taupo the week before, and his sister had just flown over. He's a helicopter pilot, got injured, whatever. His sister came over to help him because he busted up his hands climbing up a bloody avalanche thing. Anyway, so she'd flown over to look after him for a week, and she must follow me. I've never met any of that side of the family.
Who's from, dare I ask, whose side of the family they're from?
Dad's.
Right.
Yep.
Good. Continue.
And so she's flown over and seen on my Instagram that I was bungee jumping in Taupo, so she must follow me.
Right.
And she's shown the brother, and it was only like 2 days.
I can't hear any more of
2
this
days
story.
before we were getting the flight to Sydney. And so it's just that he'd seen my profile. She said, oh, you don't know him, but this is our cousin. He's over here bungee jumping, pretty much where you live. So he's seen
So do
that.
they know your dad?
No, they've met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've never, because
Yeah.
the rest of them live in the UK still,
Yeah.
but he lives in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's seen this photo 2 days earlier, and then he's seen me at the airport in the boots, and he's like, holy shit, I'm pretty sure that's my cousin. So we start chatting. He's flying to Newcastle for the weekend to catch up with a mate. So I ended up driving him from Sydney Airport up to Newcastle.
Yeah, right.
Ring Grandad.
Where are you pointing? We're in fucking
I
Newcastle.
don't know. I ring Grandad, and I said, oh, does this name ring a bell? And I said his name, and Grandad then goes, I didn't want to hear the story. He goes, oh, you know, and then he starts giving me the family tree as to how we're related to him. I said, yeah, I just met him at the airport in New Zealand. And he goes, oh, that's the best story I've ever heard. Like, just was over the fucking moon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, very small world. You wouldn't think that would be a possibility. But anyway, it's the boots.
Now, you told me that was a good story.
I thought it was.
Right.
Yeah. Grandad loved it.
We're going to have a poll on the... put that in the show notes, please, Lincoln.
Grandad loved it, so you can get fucked.
Fair enough.
And then after I got back from New Zealand...
Yeah. Are we going to swing straight into you? Like, is it just going to be you, full stop, now?
Well, I have... Yeah.
No,
why
go.
not?
Because that wasn't the one I wanted to hear.
Which... Oh, the recent one?
I guess.
Yeah. No, I've got another one before it, though.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So, I did that...
I'll be out in the car.
I hosted that farmers thing in
Yes.
December. So it's Glenrack, which is like a local land committee thing all about saving the planet. And
Too much information. Get to the story.
anyway, really good group. And I emceed their 35th anniversary bloody dinner thing. And part of it, I didn't really know what they wanted me to do, but they wanted me to just tell my story about growing up in the country and all that
Is
sort
this
of...
about the poetry?
Yeah.
Right.
Have I read it to you?
Have we done on the podcast, Lincoln?
No, I don't think we have.
Right.
I
Are
forgot.
you going to read a poem? Is that what's happening now?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Is this real life? Is this how we're welcoming in 2025? Monty Harron reads poetry?
So
Fucking hell.
all you need to know is... So Rediston Creek is where the farm is.
Right.
So it's called The Man from Rediston Creek.
Very good.
He grew up in Glen Innes, though his dad lived right in town. Farming wasn't in his blood, but this never got him down. Rob and Ange, farm fam, they took him in and taught him how to muster, but bugger me, it wasn't long before his first real buster. Marking calves and making hay were how he spent his days, even though they were pretty sure he was going to turn out gay. As time went on, he learnt to drive, a job he always hogged, but bugger me, he loved to get good and proper bogged. He bought a horse and learnt to ride from walking to a trot. Dad just laughed and rolled his eyes and said he'd lost the plot. In year 12, his mate got sick and he couldn't help but cry, but bugger me, a life too short, he wished he didn't die. After school, he moved away and started wanking bulls, showing all these country folks he wasn't just a fool. Next, he lived down by the beach and worked in a cafe, but bugger me, it was pretty hard to admit that he was gay. All the gear and no idea, he bought a truck and dog and carted grain until the day his truck was fully flogged. Next, he thought he'd have a go at getting couples hitched, but bugger me, Rob's hay baling got well and truly ditched. Now he comes back to the farm and brings his partner Dill, even though it would make more sense if his name was also Bill. You know that Bill's contract? Yep. But bugger me, he'll always be, oh, fuck. What will be next? He doesn't know. A spot on the Glenrack panel, but bugger me, he'll always be all hat and no cattle. So that was the,
that poem should be called Bugger Me.
Bugger me.
Because you said that about 10 times.
Oh my God, it is so hot in here. Can you see me fucking sweating bullets?
Yeah, it's not about the heat, bro.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, and you know what? You made it real hard for me to piss take it because it was a real roller coaster.
Yeah, I know.
You went, oh, my mate died, and then I was wanking bulls.
Yeah.
It was the quickest U-turn of all time.
Yes, I know. Because the whole story, like I gave background to all the bits in the poem
Right.
in the night.
Don't do that now.
So it makes more sense.
We don't need all the
I wasn't
background
allowed,
now.
so you just had to connect the dots. So yeah, no,
That was good. And was it well received?
yeah, they loved it.
What about the poem?
There was actually a bush poet there who travels the country doing it. And so it was kind of, well, a little bit in jest because he was there doing poetry on the night. So I sort of was writing it through the day and finished it during the dinner. And
Oh, that's unusual that you finish it right up to the line like that.
Anyway, so they must, and I always thought they scraped the bottom of the barrel to get me to host that. But then they rang up the other day and they want me to do the opening, whatever they call it, like
I don't know.
open the Glen.
Opening ceremony?
Yep, for the Glen Innes show in February.
With that poem?
No, just,
Oh, right.
I'm guessing in the Arseless Chaps. They haven't confirmed that detail, but
I'm sure.
I really think that's what's going to happen.
Now, is that the end of that? I'm not meaning. I'm not meaning to brush it by because I just thought of something that we've probably neglected to do.
Yeah.
Before you launch into the new.
Yeah.
The thing you know I'm going to say.
No, go for it.
So in about exactly 1 month from today.
Oh, it's 14th. Yeah.
Which is be 3 weeks by the time this comes out.
Unless you can edit it and put it out tonight. Nah. Lazy fuck.
So yeah, Two Monty's charity wedding event. Our auction is now, when you hear this, less than a month away.
Yep. Valentine's Day, Feb 14 at Ravella.
At Ravella, what time are we kicking off there?
Oh, about 6 o'clock, I reckon.
No. What time we told people to be there?
All right, 6 o'clock.
Oh, right. No, we normally do the auction at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we're kicking off at 6, turn up at up past
Well, that's what I mean.
5. 4,
Anyway, let's say 5. Let's say 4:30, 5 o'clock if
Yeah.
you're interested. But what we want to know, and this happens every year, and obviously get on our socials. I think we've made some outlandish claims about what the package was worth early, just in the hope. But realistically, it's currently worth, and it's not finished, but it's currently worth about 75.
Yeah, and we haven't added in about 10 different vendors.
Yeah.
So we told, yeah.
But obviously in Ravella, or at Ravella, we've got Alfie's Catering, Shout Brewing, our great friends and sponsors.
Thanks, Jake.
Thanks, Jake. He's upstairs with a cold pack on his head. But yeah, go and see all their vendors. I'm not going to go through them all now because what I want to say is we need people to start letting us know if they are interested in bidding.
Yeah. So the quick rundown. Well, there's a website, there's an Instagram, the Two Monties, you'll find it all there. But the long and short is we've put together a wedding package with a lot of very generous Newcastle-based wedding vendors. And we're going to auction that package off. And we have chosen a charity, highest bid, all the money gets donated to that charity, and we are raising money for the Westpac Rescue Helicopter Service. So basically, you turn up, bid, just like any auction, highest bidder gets it, you pay the money to charity, and the entire wedding package is given to you for a chosen date of Friday, July 25, 2025.
July 25?
Yep.
Okay. I wanted to say 28, but I'm not very good.
No, that was last year, mate.
Was it?
Yeah.
July
July 25.
Yeah.
Don't listen to Monty.
No, never listen to Monty. That's good advice. Goes both ways. But yeah, what we want to know is we want to know if you're interested. So, we get the odd, I jump into socials and I'll see someone's followed or whatever, but it makes our lives much less anxiety filled if I've got some idea.
Anxious, perhaps?
Yeah, anxiety filled. I know what I said. Listen, don't you come in here trying to tell me words, mate. I'll take it from anyone except you.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck you. But yeah, just drop us a DM. Let us know that you're keen. It can be in person. So at Ravella, there'll be a couple of drinks. You can have a look at the venue. Some of the vendors will be there to have a chat to. And if you can't make it there on the Friday night because it's Valentine's Day, my wife did mention the other day, know, we've never spent a Valentine's Day together. I said, well, now I do this charity thing, and before that, my dad died, so I can't help you. But I see you look at that.
I don't think you're a piece of shit, Kate. Even if the king's making you.
I never said
one.
that. No, it's more about me being a piece of shit.
Oh well.
Yeah, we want to know if you're interested. We want to know if you're out there. So if you're someone, and basically what normally happens is nobody that listens to this is interested, but somebody who knows somebody will let them know. Oh, we just saw this thing. Why don't you let them know? Actually, speaking of that, now that we're a month away, we should be doing. Should try and chase up some media people.
Nah, we got a
couple of weeks.
Yeah,
good.
We'll be right.
But yeah, two Monty's charity wedding.
But if you if you own the news and you're listening,
You own the news, Rupert. If you're out there,
could you give us a buzz?
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't buzz us, Rupert.
Call me, not him.
Yeah, no, I won't take your phone call. Is that all we want to say about that for right now?
Yeah, well, have a look at the website and see the past results because they've always been worth $80,000 to $100,000 these weddings, and they've always gone for about half as much money. So don't get scared off by the fact this package was worth 80 or 90,000. You know, we'd love to earn that much. Well, we'd love to raise that much.
Well, of course, but yeah.
But that's never happened. So you are probably
You're going to get a bargain. You're going to get some of the best
vendors.
vendors in Newcastle and Hunter Valley.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to chase them. You're just going to have to get a list and go, I'm going to ring that person and they will know what I want immediately.
Yeah.
For example, our florist is the Bloom Folk.
Yep.
And I saw today, basically, there's a bunch of stuff and all you've got to do is turn up and go, that colour palette,
yep,
that'll do. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
So all the hard work's done. You get a date you get a Friday at one of the hottest venues in town. I hope linking that bit of the phlegm that spat out of my mouth when I did hottest then. I think if you can edit that out later, that'd be good.
To make it look like a flame instead.
Oh, yeah. I just did have a zinger burger, so maybe we could blame it on that. Yeah, right. Now, back to you. What's your next one? Or do you want to save it for another one?
No. Let's go. There's a Facebook page. So back to Dylan and I buying this house.
This is amazing. I'm already getting excited.
Took a photo in front of the...
What's our time looking like? 10. Is this a 10-minute story?
5 will do us.
Sure.
Took a photo...
I'll check my list.
Took a photo in front of the sold sign.
Yes, I saw this. Something about... hang on. First homeowners.
Yeah. HOMO.
Yeah. Homo.
And then multiple people within 24 hours sent me screenshots and a little, screen record. The post had been copy-pasted into a Facebook group.
All right.
You want to have a guess at what the group's called?
No.
A page where we pretend to be boomers.
Right.
It's just a whole heap of young people commenting on stuff as if they are boomers.
Incredible.
The post says, Pearl, why did you sell your 30-second investment property to these millennials? They are what's wrong with this country.
Amazing.
And the comments are sensational.
So do you know whose screen grabbed it and...
I don't...
Because you had it on your business account too,
yeah,
didn't you?
but the bloke that's posted in this page, never met him before in my life.
Yeah.
Looks like he got married at... where's... charity wedding 2 ago. Enzo, thank you.
I like the way that you went, blah, 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 you know, and I'm like, no. What did you mean in the cut? Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to read a few of the comments out. A lot of them are in the same tone as, that's my son and his friend. I love how close they are. That's so nice. My husband has a close friend like this. Thanks, Debbie. But a lot of them...
This is very good.
Yes, and they're replying to that. Yes, dear, I just wish you could find a nice lady to settle down with. Just not a Chinese one. Regards, Merv. So nice to see housemates getting along. Lovely. Gobless. Because boomers spell very poorly and then they, when they share something, they go, cheers, Karen, 4483 or whatever. They're signing off like that. Oh, yes, like the 2 young fellas who bought next to us. Told me they were brothers, but I checked their mail and no, they ain't.
I checked their mail.
Hang on. Nice to see 2 brothers sharing in their first investment property, blah, blah, blah.
Investment? Where can I get an investment
Wearing
property?
Jesus' shoes is blasphemy. I'm appalled. And then the next comment, disgusted, but it's spelt
like custard.
D-I-S, custard.
Yeah.
Why are they wearing damaged clothes? Do they not have any self-respect? They should share a bed like my son and his friend to save money. I'm getting bloody McGrath will sell to anyone. This is why I only buy from Ray White. Cheers. Hang on. My godson is a LGHDTV plus. I support all civil unions. Sent from Queensland Union Bank. Hang on. Just a very short one, this one. I'm coming to shit on your lawn. Ken. Keep it down.
Fuck, that was close. I actually thought I'll do like a pretend spit take just to be funny, and then that was very good.
Oh, God.
I do have to say, like, while that's very funny, I have some disappointment because when you said, "Oh, I've got something for the podcast. I can't wait to tell you. I've been mentioned in another Facebook group." I was waiting for some like industry related.
Oh, yeah.
Actual old boomer.
Yeah.
Fucking blowing up.
Not pretend old boomers.
I was waiting for actual fucking drama.
Best to check their mail. Turns out we have a Adam and Steve situation. Not brothers if you read between the lines.
And
then the last
Steve
one is
situation.
all capitals. Young people ruined music. It's such a good page.
Can you send me the link to that page? Because I'm going to have to join it immediately.
Oh, and then it's got like the questions to get into it are very on brand for the page as well. Search people. Okay, I think that's.
No, you don't have to. We don't have to broadcast you sending me the link.
No, but I think that's my list done.
Well, that's good.
That's everything. Thanks for coming.
No, mate, you've had a red hot go there. I'm just worried now you're done. Like you've got nothing left for the next 3 episodes.
Oh, no, I've got another one here. This is a topic one. Text messages that you've sent to the wrong person.
Oof.
We were doing trivia here, actually, and one of the answers was Hello Kitty. And you had to text it to the work phone. Yeah. And someone's piped up straight away and gone, "Oh, no, I sent it to the wrong number." We're like, "How'd you know?" Because someone just replied. So they've texted Hello Kitty. And then somebody was like, "Hey, sweetheart." And then also one of my grooms had to go. He's gone, "Good morning. I'm sorry, I forgot to confirm. Can you go with the denim budgie smugglers? Also, is the whip standard or did we need to request that?" Anyway, he has an employee also named Monty. So he sent that message.
Is it me?
To the wrong person.
Am I the employee named Monty? How many can there fucking be?
He said, I sent that message to a client of mine also. Oops. Yep.
I'm going to throw just
That's
one
it.
last thing in. Call back to one of our last episodes of last year.
When you were shit-faced?
No, after that. How is it? Like, I did it once, and he won't fucking shut up about it. He had like months on months. Anyway, no, shout out to Celeste, our good friend from Butter Bakery, who is a Two Monties.
Her episode was great. But
her episode was great, which is where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
So, and you didn't know this until I sent it to you because I see the back end of our Insta stuff. And I don't know if you know this, Lincoln. The clip of her, I think it's just hello.
Go round.
I think it's just a clip of her, of the intro when we say about Butter Bakery versus Butter Cakes and but. It went, I got up one morning and it was at like 50,000 views. And I went, huh? And then 4 hours later,
I got the all-day commentary every hour.
Because I couldn't believe it. Because I'll put it
60,000.
Most of our videos, if they get 2,500 views, maybe 5 for a funny one, like that's that. I think we might have had a couple of 10s or 12s. That's it. This is just climbing. I can tell you now it's currently at 128,000 views. There is an answer though, because I was getting very excited. I'm like, what's happening?
We've hit the big time.
So I sent it to Celeste and she goes, yeah, that's my fault. I go, why? What's happened? So she had this video, which was perfectly innocuous, which was...
What does that mean?
The prosecution arrests your worship.
Inoculate? I mean, that's the farm
that's what
term.
it means. She's got the vaccine for cakes.
Okay.
So this video was like this small clip. It said POV, you've been looking for a cake maker and all you've been getting is the semi-naked whatever, you know, and then it was a picture of one of her her clip goes for like 10 seconds. It's got like 3 million views. And so then every other video on her page now is in the tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands. But I'll also say that video, people blowing their stack. Oh, what's wrong with that cake? Leave it up to people to make their own decisions. She's like, yeah, everyone can make their own decision. I'm just saying this is an alternative to this. Yeah. Mate, the thing is full of angry, semi-naked cake people. Anyway, Celeste, we love you. Thanks for getting one of our videos to 130,000
That's Celeste
views.
from Butter Bakery.
Not butter cakes.
No,
even though all she makes is cakes.
And she's not a bakery.
All right, is that it? You do it.
Oh, see you next Tuesday.
Bye for now.
I nearly forgot what our sign-off was. That'd have been embarrassing.
Do you need a piss?